Hello everyone, Godson here, doing another video for you. As you can see, we are here and we are playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So, I'm still kind of in this area that I was in last time when I logged out. Sort of sounded like somebody just like sweeping next to me or something. My objective is still to talk to Vega. I have to hear the entire message or something? I don't really know. Rucker was the art guy. So, gotta figure out what's up there. I think I'm okay on everything. 25 of those, 8 of those. Yeah, I should have enough of everything to be good.
Alex, you here?
Hey, thanks for being quick. Didn't want to be seen hanging around by myself for too long in case you got held up.
I can be a gentleman, sometimes. You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah, a couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in the Roca Seca beach facility. Special Projects Division. She was poisoned, just like Rucker.
She. You got her name?
Anik Norstad. Why? You know somebody there?
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
I can't stand VersaLife, Adam. Back when I was flying for Bell Tower in Panama, I stumbled into deep shit with them. They're the reason I've got a target on my back. They told my bosses to kill me.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. We just need to know what this is. Tell me more about this researcher.
The information we found on Norstad was buried deep. No police report, no autopsy. Just a footnote on an insurance claim calling it an industrial accident.
She was working with dangerous pathogens, wasn't she?
Supposedly. Janus thinks there's more to it. He's the one who found the report. Said it was off.
Off how?
Lots of blank spaces and missing details. Didn't really go into it.
And you didn't think to ask, did you?
Are you saying I fucked up?
I'm saying Janus thinks a lot of things, and somehow always manages to find the answer when nobody else can. You don't find that odd?
I find it reassuring. The collective has people everywhere gathering all kinds of intel. But Janus is what holds us together, helps us make sense of it. He picks the signal out of the static.
And yet you've never met him.
Nobody meets Janus. Nobody even knows where he is, who he is, hell, even what he is. You get used to it after a while. For me, the key thing is what he finds. Norstad was poisoned, Adam, just like Rucker. Are we looking at some kind of bioweapon here?
Miller's access card might help us find out.
How? I don't follow you.
NSN exchanges are stored in the system's cloud memory. If I log in as Miller using his access card, I might be able to play back more of that conversation he had with the bosses.
Shit, Adam, this isn't like planting a bug. You have to actually use the chair for a while. If anyone catches you.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Your call. But I want to be plugged in and listening the whole time you're in there. Just be careful, man. Call me when you've accessed the machine.
Interesting. Meet Vega near TF-29. Okay, now this is interesting. Somebody's been taking surveillance. I don't really know what to end. What end. Just know somebody's been taking some. I'm gonna make some of these. Because, man, are they helpful. Alright, let's see. An apartment on whatever that street name is. Interesting. I do want to figure out about that, but I'm also really curious about Miller thing. I'm actually more curious, I think, about these Augs that were basically put in me. Oh, and it's right here, apparently. That's actually pretty convenient. The only problem is how can I get up there? Ooh. I actually was not sure that that would work.
Sir,
Oh.
I found Orlov. He's dead.
What? Are you sure it's him?
Well, technically I never met him before. I did, however, meet a doctor who looks just like him in Alaska. In that clinic I told you about. His name then was McFadden.
Christ, Adam. What exactly happened to you in that clinic?
I don't know. I was in the coma ward. It was run by the World Health Organization. Facility 451. Can you dig into it?
Of course.
I'm going to search this body and the apartment. See what I can find.
Keycard used to access the Tai Young Medical Vault within the Palisade Property Bank. Wow. We received your last surveillance package and are running down the unknowns in the photographs. If anything pertinent hits, we will update you with required actions. In the meantime, keep trailing the girl, and the Watcher will handle the main subject. Interesting. In Prague soon. I've been asked to return to Prague and to evaluate assets with regard to the main subject. In particular, I'll need medical reports, records, reports, everything as recent as possible. You'll have to ask the Watcher for those, I'd imagine. Excuse me. Once you have them, leave them somewhere safe. As always, this storage unit is my preference. Then clean the apartment, get yourself a hotel. Also, the refrigerator is stocked with an assortment of organic juices, and there should be fresh fruit. All of this goddamn travel is drying me out. Urgent. Operation Compromise Visitor Public Domain. Extract visitor to safe site Bravo ASAP. If visitors is retired, visitor report say. Wait, what? It seems very Weird. I don't know, he just looked throwable. Well, doesn't appear to be anything behind there. Ah! Doctor, I see in your report. Doctor, see in your report our assets are responding well to their new abilities. This is excellent news indeed. When we agree to a 10% instability rate, would be acceptable. I was apprehensive, so your report that only 4% exhibit any signs of psychosis is very encouraging. Oh, that's nice. Once you've completed your review of the men in Switzerland, rest for a day or two, then I need you to return to Prague to check on our asset there. Contact Madame Photographe. She will provide you with whatever you require before you arrive. Fathom. I can't tell you how over the moon excited I am by the results we are seeing from our research here at BH facility. What we are doing with the human DNA acceptance of nanotech is way beyond anything we did at TYM. I wish you were here more often to see these spectacular results firsthand, but I understand that the new program BDC is spearheading demands your attention. I hope you can return soon. We will have to make a point of going to the mainland for a meal. I know a wonderful place in Tallinn that you would love. My treat, of course. Talk soon, Carl. Well, guess what? I'm being sent to Prague to track down yada yada yada. Apparently she's my mess again. Of course you'd lose control over her. Or is this how you wash your hands of the ones you're done with? She and the others should never have been taken from me. My experiments always resulted in... Promise you're always in blood. In results, you're always in blood. Oh, gotcha. Our old friend D. Weird? But okay. Where does that lead to? Is this it? There's a person there. I don't want this thing. I will actually use the two of those. So there's like no real point in coming in here, more or less.
Can't defend against that kind of thing.
Against me? I mean, no, you can't.
Not good to be on this.
I don't want trouble.
Okay. Don't really care what you want. I have 10 of those left. Okay. I'm wondering what I'm gonna find out, because... Welcome, agent. Oh, it actually says my name. Okay.
I don't know. We had Jensen inside Udalik Complex today. Now Talos Ruckert is dead.
It's not easy piecing together surveillance footage from the train station.
And we can look forward
Some
to
of
even
it's
more
scrambled
bombs.
in a way that can't be explained by physical
Just talking
damage.
about you. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, I know you're talking about me. I heard you. I like how this actually looks like a police station of, like, the future. So
I don't think
cool.
those two.
Anyways, I need to go up here. Stun gun ammo? You mean the thing that I literally never use, ever? How do I get down there?
This record thing reminds me of tensions.
I really don't know. What's this? I actually want to get in here. Well, I just got passwords. I don't understand the point of that. Doesn't lead me anywhere. Oh, hello.
I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this.
Do you?
I don't know.
I don't know why you would have a bad feeling about it. Servers? I think I've already been back here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've already been back there at some point or another. Oh, wait, hold on. Can actually use the breaker. Neat. Dr. Miller, sir, last time you used the MS in the logs file... Wait. The last time we used the NSN, the logs failed to delete properly. They're supposed to, but there has been a few peculiarities in the NSN functioning recently. I'm looking into their origin. Till further notice, unless you delete your logs manually, anyone who uses the NSN after you will be able to access your record of your communications, including this of personal nature. Ooh. Foreshadowing much. The question is, how do I get in there? I actually don't remember. clearly not here. Oh yeah, I forgot I actually had that. Oh man, what do you have in here? Director.
Causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt.
I will take it.
The Collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world. Despite whatever
I
praise...
don't really know why you have your TVs on the floor, dude.
This is a...
It's kind of a weird place to put them, you know?
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
Talk about confined spaces. I'm logging into Assassin's Creed?
This is different.
Because you're, like, in a old world or something. Or a simulation program or whatever. Oh, this is... weird. Can I jump? Oh, I can actually jump and walk out on the table. This is so odd. Task Force 29. Oh, wow. One of 5. Okay. I need to do this one. Maybe not. Oh. Interesting. That actually scared me. This is interesting. Something tells me it would not be good if I triggered those. Okay. That didn't work very well. I'm wondering if... What was that third one? That's not what I was trying to do. I'm trying to do this. What happens? Let me up. Oh my god. Oh, thanks. And the fifth one is further this way? I guess, I don't know.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because ARC doesn't operate in North America.
Place call, Hong Kong Alpha 10, priority message. We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside ARC?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker. Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
End call. Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
I'll see what I can do. Later, man.
So I get to meet this mysterious Janus person, apparently. Interesting. Actually, I don't want to pick that up. You know, it'd be kind of funny if, the NPCs in this game could realize that stuff was tampered.
Adam, what are you doing in here?
I need to speak with Director Miller about my investigation. Thought maybe he was in the NSN. You?
Same. Only just leaving him a message. It's about Vince Black, our organized crime division head. I'm worried. I was hoping maybe the director had heard from him.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Sure. I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Why start now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
You You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for LIM International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Manderley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Is there anything in Black's psyche, Val, that leads you to believe he's capable of maybe undermining the task force? Is there a chance he's gone off reservation?
Human beings are predisposed to damaging everything they come into contact with. Of course he's capable. As am I. As are you.
So these evaluations you conduct with him, they're useless in determining a course of action he might take?
I don't have a crystal ball. And Black's last eval predates my arrival here. Nonetheless, it's still helping me understand what he's dealing with on a subconscious level. That he may be in trouble. I wish I had something more concrete for you to go on.
Interesting.
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No. I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns. So, if you'll excuse me...
Clear the air.
They are as safe from us as we are from them.
The amount of data to ship is huge.
Respiratory cinema yesterday.
See what's in his good old safe here. Silencer? Why do you have a silencer in your safe? Furthermore, what do I want a silencer on? It's not a bad idea to have a silencer. What is this? Excuse me. Okay. Silencer on a shotgun seems kind of... I don't know. Weird.
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
Close to the bank, tell
It's always best to assume the worst, though, let's be honest.
I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me too. Why is every computer in here locked?
You should see the security system.
I used to work in a place like that. They had a cybersecurity team of 7, checking systems, updating codes, you name it. Even if they do get compromised, the data can be removed physically. They have several...
I don't know if I want to waste one of these. Laying there on the couch? Okay.
I need somebody over here.
So, I'm still trying to figure out some of my augmented stuff. I'm also trying to figure out the thing with Miller.
Adam, Janus heard the NSN conversation we recovered. He agrees you two should meet.
Good. Just tell me where.
There's an abandoned tourist information center in the central plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you too. Details are on a pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
I actually do want to meet Mr. Vincent Black. Or Janus. Wait, am I meeting Janus or Vincent Black? Wait, what is... well, I still want to do this one. Yeah, I want to see this guy. Having issues there, bud? It's okay. We all have trouble sometimes. He's just doing his work. That was weird.
See the way he was giving me the eyeball earlier?
Switch off the door.
Come on, come on.
Interesting. She's augmented.
Если соберутся на бурежинка, будете
What is... Oh, it's the women's bathroom, okay. A drink? Oh. Well, I think we could get a drink here.
Okay. His entire right arm was augmented, and his left hand. He has blue eyes and brown
Come to
hair.
his senses.
No, Mrs. Gatlick.
I have enough theatrics from that vampire ready.
Well, he's got a gun. Not really worried about him, but...
What can I get you?
This is the first I hear of it. Where is this party? Who's going to be there?
I just realized what that is.
My favorite color is
place?
What about you?
Absolutely. The architecture in the old center was great. But this area is every bit as amazing.
Which one of you is the one who's just...
It's too bad there's no help.
Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Pleased you. No, you are too.
I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
You really think you should be saying my name out loud in a place like this?
So it is you. Discretion. Right. I'm sorry. But it was your bright idea to meet here of all places. Not exactly the safest part of Prague to... You didn't mention that you were augmented in your description.
What difference does it make?
None, I suppose. And I don't mean to stare. It's just... It doesn't fit with your reputation.
My reputation, huh? Man's not always aware of what people say about him. What else have you heard?
People are wary of you. They say that you are everyone's enemy, everyone's friend. They also say you are one of the few who has the courage to expose the Diwali for what they really are. I can help with that. But first, I need to know I can trust you.
What kind of trouble are you in, exactly?
You know exactly what kind of trouble I'm in. My husband, Lester, The operation, we've been digging into it. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
Not the time to be asking questions. And I kind of want to ask questions.
What exactly are you hoping to get out of this? I want to know who I'm dealing with.
Not here. What part of discretion do you not understand?
I can protect you if it comes to that.
I don't need you to protect me. Listen to me. I know what I'm doing. Now, please. There is courage and there is suicide. We shouldn't be talking like this here.
Alright, where do you suggest we talk?
Oh, darling. You are so sweet to say such things to me.
I can walk you out of here. You'll be fine.
No, I don't want them to see us together. Please, I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks in Chikashka. Go before me and I'll meet you there. I promise to give you whatever information you need.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
Makes me wonder who that guy over there with that gun
Whiskey,
was.
am I right?
Is that a skull? Why does that look like a skull back here? Maybe it is a skull. It's like really hard to tell. Don't mind me. It is a skull. Neat. Can I actually order things from you?
It is my pleasure to serve you. What would you like?
Beer, whiskey. Huh.
I'm alright for now.
If that ever changes, I'll be here waiting.
It's not like you can go anywhere else.
Make sure to show respect.
Interesting. One guy with gun, two guy with gun, three guy with gun. Fourth guy have gun? Fourth guy has gun holster, but I don't see a gun. Can I talk to you?
Master Cadlick, I am the owner of the Red Queen. I make a point of knowing everything important, but you, I do not know.
Could be I'm not important.
Oh, please. Have you seen yourself in a mirror lately? Besides, I have a healthy curiosity. It is important to a mother.
Mother?
Mom wouldn't be thrilled about me being in a place like this.
Really? I can't imagine why. A good time never hurt anyone.
I think both of those would piss her off.
If you say so.
Oh, but I do say so, Metal Man. And my word is law in my domain. So relax. Enjoy yourself. It's a very wholesome place.
Wholesome?
The Red Queen is a family business. My eldest son works the bar. The other does security upstairs. Come in on the weekend and you'll meet one of my nieces, Agnieszka. She's the late show. You see, around here, nothing comes before family.
This place, it's a Diwali-run operation, is that right?
Half of Prague is a Diwali-run operation. My family has a God-given talent for overseeing things. And, well, poor Prague. It was in sore need of oversight.
And what do you oversee exactly?
I oversee this club, obviously, as well as certain relationships, certain efforts that require a matriarch's touch, and the comings and goings of certain strangers who ask too many questions.
I'm flattered if that was a threat.
Be careful, Metal Man. You don't really belong here.
That's what they tell me. What can you tell me about the Red Light District?
Oh, you can't be that naive. Then again, we don't get many of your kind through here as clients.
And why is that?
Because the Diwalis control it. Now, if an Og's money is good, it challenges our preconceptions. We can be very accommodating. Still, when it comes to your kind, some among us are, what's the word?
Skeptical, intimidated, ignorant. I mean, all of them.
Ignorant?
No. Our mistrust is not based on ignorance. A man's wants, desires, demands, those are predictable. But technology has proven itself most unpredictable, don't you think?
I've heard enough for now.
Leaving already? You don't look shy.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of
I'm so happy I can shut those up. Wait.
Well.
Ah, that's right. There's this lady. Or the bar, rather. Where I met that lady.
This is going to be good.
You're so beautiful! Hopo Krasotinko.
No idea.
But I guess the view may
I told you she was a problem.
So, what do we do about you know who?
Not another word to anybody. It's clear what has to be done.
The Red Queen.
I know that.
big, small, hanging left.
Really need to be patrolling around here.
Talara, you there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Valley op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's alright.
Okay, I have to travel. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If not, go ahead and push that dislike button. But instead of just doing that, please comment down below on something I can improve on, or something you want to see, something you would enjoy. Greatly appreciate that. If you did enjoy it, smash that thumbs up button for me. Also consider subscribing and ring the notification bell, so that you guys can get updates of whenever I post, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. EST. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good rest of your day.